Reddit. You suddenly own magical pajamas that keep stuff in your pockets from your dreams. What would you find when you wake up? Scorpions I owed money to. Those scorpions will break your legs without warning, man. Give them their money. 100 copies of my girlfriend that all want to break up with me. Ouch. Sounds like a lame dream. Mind if I date one or two of those copies though? The one dream I remember 100% and more strongly and intensely than any other dream I've had consisted solely of me holding two different colored M&Ms. Which colors? That's relevant information. Red and yellow. So, 2 nights ago, I had this awesome dream about a screenplay I wrote, like a mystery involving time travel set between the 1940s and today. And somehow the guy investigating the murder had committed it. I'd like that screenplay, please. Me too. Maybe you just need to sit and write it. I would pay money to watch that. Further blurry details I remember. A guy in a suit talking to a little boy in a suit. They were both wearing the same watch with a black leather strap. I just remembered the coolest part. The little boy was asking some questions. The older guy, in his 30s I'd say, says, "Don't you see? You are the weapon." Which doesn't make any sense, but if that doesn't sound cool, my subconscious is so creative. I have no idea. It'll be a new surprise every morning because I never remember my dreams. Sleep as Android is an awesome app. It has an alarm system where you have to type in your dream in order for the alarm to stop going off. I used to never remember my dreams, but this app has been amazing. Plus, it's much harder to sleep in now. I just thought I'd share. Smash Brothers items. I'd wake up, pull out the golden hammer and have a 10-second frenzy of involuntary room destroying. I can't stop laughing at involuntary room destroying. Alright, let's see what I got this time. Ooh! Donkey King music. Just picturing a human holding that hammer flapping up and down kills me every time. A wife and daughter. Once several years ago, I fell deeply in love with a beautiful girl in a dream. We got married and had a daughter. My wife was clinging to me, sobbing as we were ripped apart by my waking up with a near shattered heart. Fortunately, my daughter has popped in later dreams. IRL, I am very, very single. You're married to my dream lady, eh? No, he goes there to wake up. Who are you to tell him any differently? Naked women and homework. I have some really weird dreams. Who doesn't want naked chicks doing your homework while you relax? No thanks, I'm a recovered alcoholic and drug addict. I occasionally have using dreams. I'd hate to wake up with meth in my pockets. I sleep naked anyways. I just had a relapse dream last night, I feel you. Waking up with pockets full of booze and pills isn't magic, it's a flashback. Very angry baby hippo. What did you do to it to make it angry? Probably squeezed it into a pocket. Based on last night, a giant red shiny gift bag full of sesame chicken and fried rice. I want your dream pockets. A crap ton of cute fluffy animals. I seriously had a dream where I just wandered about collecting ducklings and puppies and kittens and put them in my pockets. Pokemon? The shell of my girlfriend's murderous turtle grandmother. Did she enslave the mushroom people? Goose poop or feathers, possibly blood. Last night I had a dream where I was sitting with my girlfriend by a lake and a flock of geese flew overhead. I said, "Hey, look, they're flying south." Suddenly, they turned around mid-flight and descended upon us. Before I knew it, we were surrounded by angry geese with their goslings. One baby goose walked right up to us and the mother started chasing my girlfriend with murder in its eyes. Then another menacing goose ran after me, chasing me down a hill. I woke up flailing my arms somehow without disturbing my girlfriend sleeping next to me. I've been having crazy nightmares since I stopped smoking and drinking. Geese are terrifying creatures. I never had a problem with them prior to this, but if I see them with my girlfriend, we're getting out of there. Stephen Colbert with a tropical shirt and Jon Stewart in his regular suit. In case anyone is wondering, I had a dream where Jon Stewart was doing a live show at my school with Stephen Colbert, but while Jon Stewart was on, Stephen Colbert was off and just sitting with me in the audience. We were just talking about everyday stuff, like we were bros. I had a similar celebrity friend dream, only it was Hugh Jackman, who was shirtless. Sadly, it didn't go any further than that, just general chit-chat. A banana. I'm very curious. What was the banana for? I'm pretty sure I was using it as a gun. A pocket full of bloody teeth. I have a recurring nightmare that my teeth are falling out of my mouth. Sometimes it happens when I'm eating, sometimes it happens when I injure my face, sometimes they just sporadically detach from my gums. There's never any pain, but it's always quite shocking. Isn't this usually a symptom of stress? A taser that turns people into piles of bananas when struck. You could solve world hunger and overpopulation. I didn't kill Steve, he just went bananas. Confusing amounts of blue mashed potatoes. Wouldn't any amount of blue mashed potatoes being in your pocket confuse you? Rocks with blood on it. You're having those Indian dreams again. Today I would have found plane tickets to California from NYC, all crumpled up. Otherwise my pockets would be full of crazy things from outer space every morning. Okay, we need backstory on this. That was just my dream from last night. I was in NYC, very lost at some airport metro station combo trying to make my flight on time. I kept checking my pockets, making sure I had my ticket and ID and other items. I remember feeling them in my pockets and taking them out and checking I still had them just in case. I suddenly woke up and tried to check my pockets, which was very confusing given I had no pockets. And then I thought I needed magical pajamas to keep these things, and this post was born. Whatever it is, I would lose it soon after. I can't remember any of my dreams. As soon as I wake up, they're gone. Maybe these pajamas would help you remember. Light bulbs. I don't know why, but I am forever changing light bulbs in my dreams. Being chased by demon clowns. Oh, burnt out light bulb, better change that. Flying through the city, pass a billboard with a burnt out twinkly bulb, change it. The bulb in the lava lamp is out. Hold on a second, I need to change this bulb. This is very strange. Do you see your hands while changing the light bulbs? Sometimes. Besides just randomly changing bulbs, I have a darker, no pun intended, version of this dream. I will attempt to walk into a room and turn on the light. Only the light will not turn on. Usually the room is completely dark. The only thing I can see is usually a bulb on the ceiling, often with a pull chain. I will attempt to pull the chain, still no light. Then I will attempt to change the bulb, and usually at this moment something in the darkness will kill me. I wake up screaming. So I must think the fear of the GRU translates into all light bulbs must work. A wooden stake. I get very frequent dreams about vampires. I don't know why. It's a different vampire each time. So to be clear, you'd wake up with wood in your PJs. Not very creative, unless you're a chick. An F on my high school history test. I graduated over 10 years ago. Wow, you got some deep traumas. An early 80s Mazda RX-7. What the heck? How big are these pockets? Imaginary pockets are as big as we need them to be, my friend. Dream big. My cat, who passed away 2 years ago. I dream about him every night. I have a very common type of dream where I've taken my cat, who is still alive, to the store or to work by carrying it in my arms. Then I'm scared to death that it will escape from my arms and get hit by a car as I carry it around. And of course the cat wants to get away because it's scared of being someplace it's not used to being, so it's scratching me trying to get away. And all the while I wonder why in the world I'd bring my cat to the store or to work. A really sweaty Adrian Brody who gets all on my face and says, "I just want to be close to you." Then he explodes, burning all the skin off my face. Then I turned into bees. Magic cards and a girlfriend. You can't have both, buddy. You can't have both. Well, if it was from last night's dream, a belly button. This made me think of Ed Gein. What happened? Well, my daughter was picking at her belly button. It was an outie, and then it fell out and I picked it up. It looked like a dry ball of soft dead skin. a demon girl who stands at the foot of my bed. Plot twist, you weren't actually dreaming. This morning? A new Lamborghini, actually. It wasn't too bad of a dream. That would destroy my apartment. I woke up in the street like I usually do, so no big deal. A large vehicle with a rocket booster in the back, driven by people kinda resembling Nazi officers. That, or some kind of beam-firing gun that killed a bunch of space pirates and their human supporters. I had some really weird dreams the night before this one. Well, don't leave us hanging. How so? The night before this one. Heads of corrupt police and politicians. Full pockets, eh? 3 rings. One shaped like a dragon, one shaped like a crow, and a simple one with opal in a moon and star. That sounds interesting. Care to elaborate on the dream? More of a nightmare, and it sounds silly in the day. Basically, just after Christmas, they were given to me as a gift, and I loved them a ton, and the person who gave them to me. So on my way home, I crashed my car in the snow, and the people that picked me up, instead of helping me, kidnapped me to sell me as a slave in Eastern Europe. I spend the next part of the dream holding onto those things in a warehouse with what are other black market goods. People, animals, organs, weapons, thinking that I may never see the person who gave them to me again, and that I may never get away, and that if I lose these rings, I'll have nothing to remember what a nice life and nice people were like. A vegetable spring roll with Idris Elba's disembodied head attached to one end. Gee, I have some messed up dreams. Please remind me to never be in your dreams. I think donuts turn up pretty consistently since I started dieting 5 months ago. Actually, dream eating would be awesome. Finally, I could eat all the bacon and donuts I want and not gain any weight. License plates. I keep having this recurring dream that the world has been invaded by aliens who enslave all of mankind and organize us into different groups based off of the color of clothes that they are wearing. Said groups are tasked with certain oddly specific jobs. People wearing red are slaughtered and thrown into mass graves. People wearing yellow or orange are eaten alive. People wearing purple or pink are servants to the aliens. People wearing blue have to clean up after everybody. And I'm always wearing green because it's my favorite color, and we are tasked with collecting license plates. I can't figure out why, but these aliens really love license plates. I always end up waking up when I try to ask one of the alien guards why they need all the precious license plates.